Right, in this one we're going to look at the HTML final project. Number 2, we're going to look at the Learn HTML site where the project outline is. You need to look at the final project page to find out what you've got to do for that. We're going to look at a couple of reference sites. Where do you go if you need help for looking up stuff with HTML? There's 2, Codecademy, that should have a D in it, and W3 Schools. And then we're going to look at coding the first page, so that'll involve putting images on, horizontal rules, links, and making pages. We might not get all of this done in one video, so we'll see how we go. Right, here's the Learn HTML site. You should have a link to that somewhere. Here's all the stuff that we've been doing, and you need to go to this page here, Final Project. And it says for our final project we're going to create a web page that will run on the network. The last lesson that you should have done, if you haven't done it already, go back and do it, is the setting up the folder structure. So you end up with a folder structure like this, and we're going to make a page that looks like this: home, gallery, contact. Now remember, here are the ideas for your topic. You can choose a local business, a club, a school, or club. If you can actually find somebody that needs a web page, that's going to be fantastic and make it all worthwhile. Also, those of you doing digital technologies next year, you can use this page for a large number of NCA credits next year. So worthwhile spending some time to get a client. Now here's a list of things that your banner needs to have, and that was the first video tutorial there. So the first thing we're going to look at is how are we going to code this home page. Let's just have a look at it. So it's got a space at the top for a heading or an image. It's got a section here which is that could be a horizontal line with some links, and then perhaps a text section, and then a couple of photos here. So here's the image marked up a little bit. We can see this top section here. This could be a heading or an image, so we could use an H1 or H2 etc. tags, or we could use the image tag with image and then src, the source for the address of the image that goes in there. The horizontal rule, we could put one of those on the page by just using the HR tag. The links, they could be put in using a paragraph, say, to start with, and then we could turn the text into a link by using the link tag, the href equals etc. etc. The text can also this could be put in using a paragraph. You could also use a div tag here if you wanted more control over the layout, so you could put it in a box and put the box on the page. And finally, the image beneath, that's put in using the image tag, img, and then src, and the address of the image. Now there's 2 options here for images, as always. You can use an image from the internet, in which case you just copy and paste the address of the image, or what we'll be doing later on in the video is showing you how to put the image into your images folder and then link to it. Right, so here's my here's where we ended at the last video. There is my index page next to my images folder. Now I'm going to do 2 things here. I'm going to double click it and open it up, and whoops, it's already made. And the second thing that I am going to do is open this, so right click it and edit with Notepad. Now I'm just going to resize everything. First thing I'm just going to do here is take out everything that's on here already, so I'm going to go back to my blank page and build it all up from scratch. Control S that, and then come over here and refresh this page so everything disappears, and I need to resize it so my web page is on one side and the Notepad on the other. Right, so let's have a look at this thing here. So the first thing we need is a heading or an image. Right, now I'm just going to put in a paragraph, says that my image goes in here. I'll come back and do the image later. Under that I need a horizontal rule, the links, and then the horizontal rule. So we're going to make up this first page. If you want to pause the video and go away and have a go at that yourself now, do so. So just stop the video, go and see if you can get your page, get these elements on the page. Alright, welcome back. Let's have a look at this. So here's the body section. Remember, anything in the head actually doesn't show up on the page. The title is the tab title, which is up here. This is the style section, which we'll use later, and anything that's on the page is in the body. So I've done a P tag. Actually, I'm just going to change my mind on that. I'm going to turn that into a heading and actually write the heading. Right, so I've changed my heading to the actual heading of the web page, which is all about the TGC Kaylee ban. The tag's going to turn that into heading 1 style. I've put a HR, which is a horizontal rule. I've used a paragraph to put my links on. They're not links at the moment. I'll need to turn them into links later. A second horizontal rule to stop the finish the link section, and that is it. Let's have a look at see what that looks like. Hit Control S here to save, come over here and refresh, and you can see there this bit is here, there's my HR, and there's that one there. Alright, let's see you in the next video.